Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome to a beautiful weekend in the middle of summer. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, whatever it is that you are doing, guys. So guys, we have a couple stories to report on. I'm sure you found out by now, but legendary Tony Bennett has passed on. He was 93 years old. I think it was 93. Yeah, and he has passed on. You see him there with Harry at the Well Child Awards a couple years back. He had performed there, and with Lady Gaga as well as Harry. And they did, the Well Child Awards did, they did put up a tweet about it as well. And of course, as well, unfortunately, today we found out that the co-creator of The View, and I know a lot of people don't really like The View, of us squatties. We don't really like the fact that The View, they are a mess. And Wooten is, unfortunately, she has been one of the people used to hate on Meghan. And the horrible thing is that she allows herself to be used. And it's sad because Whoopi Goldberg is supposed to be a treasure of the black community, but she doesn't act that way. Whoopi, I think, looks out for herself. That's the long and short of the story. She looks out for herself. Right now, actually, you can tell that she looks out for herself because, guys, right now in Hollywood, there is a writer's strike going on and there is an actor's strike going on. Whoopi Goldberg is still working. And it's funny to me because, if a lot of you remember, what's her name? Oh my God, the lady who was in Precious. Oh my gosh, why is her name skipping me right now? Anyways, the lady that was in Precious, Monique. There you go. Finally, her name came to me. She, for years, has been trying to stand up, guys. Trying to stand up against the way that things are done in Hollywood. And people have been criticizing her, calling her names and all that. And now, everybody has joined that bandwagon. And everybody's now, yeah, maybe you do need to be paid properly. Monique has been saying this forever. Ever. And now, people have finally joined. Anyways, guys. My point here is that Bill Getty, he, as I said, was one of the creators of The View, and he was a producer as well. He has passed on, unfortunately, at to me, it's kind of a young age to pass away. He was 67. I'd say anybody who was under 80, to be honest. If you're under 80 and you pass away, I think, that's young still. If you're over 80, I will say, you had a great long life. But, we are in the age where we can live to 100. So, but then again, I also believe that passing on is something to be celebrated if you've had a wonderful life. So I look at life differently to a lot of people and passing on in a different way. I think you're passing on, you're supposed to be going on to something greater, That's how I see it. But anyway, he has passed on. That is the long and short of the story. Okay? Yeah, so that's Bill Getty has passed on, and also Tony Bennett in the last couple of days, guys, within each other. And there you go. Anyways, so I just wanted to impart that on you today. And also, guys, Dan Rotten, there's somebody who, one of the squatties on Twitter, they put up together a whole bunch of stuff to show you, a whole bunch of articles that Dan Rotten has written about Harry and Meghan over the last couple years. My God, talk about stalker behavior. The guy is obsessed with Harry and Meghan. Look at all these are columns that he has written about Harry and Meghan. Okay? And guys, we can also go to look to see how many times he has talked about Harry and Meghan on that silly ass show that he has. You'll see it's continuous. He's always talking about Harry and Meghan. He's obsessed with them, in my opinion. But take a look at that. Isn't that crazy? And you know another thing about Dan Rotten, guys? Dan Rotten. Oh, sorry, Wooten. Oh, sorry, guys. I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Sorry, guys. I did not mean Dan Rotten. I meant Dan Wooten. Rotten. Yeah. Anyways. So, guys, do you know that grifter, Dan Wooten, that grifter, because you know they love to call Harry and Meghan grifters, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard and the silliest thing that I've ever heard people repeat. Calling Harry and Meghan grifters. The two people from the royal family who actually work for a living, they're trying to tell us, the general public, that they're grifters, right? That makes a whole lot of sense. I'm sure, I don't have a clip or anything of Dan Wooten calling Harry and Meghan grifters, but guys, I can guarantee you, he probably has called them grifters at some point in time, or something alluding to that, because there's nothing that he hasn't called them. There's nothing that Dan Wooten has not called Harry and Meghan, guys. That is bad. Okay? So, if you look hard enough, you'll probably find it. But, you know, what another thing that you won't believe that Dan Wooten is doing at the moment, guys? Dan Wooten, he is asking the people who watch that show, that show of his that is on GB News, the people who watch GB News, he's asking them for money to help with his legal bills, guys, so he can go after Byline Times. Isn't that crazy right now? Isn't that nuts right now? This guy is worth over $5 million, apparently. Supposedly, he's worth over $5 million, right? 5 million pounds, I should say. If you are worth 5 million pounds, why do you need to take up an offering from the viewers of GB News? But like I said before, I said this a couple days ago, anybody who watches GB News and thinks that is news, there you go. And anybody who watches those people sit there and attack Harry and Meghan and attack other people and attack the left, or they're always attacking somebody. Anybody who sits there and watches those shows on GB News and think that that's news and think that those people are right and all that, you know what? Maybe they will. Maybe they will take up an offering for him for his legal fees. You know, guys, you know the people who support Donald Trump? You know those people who can barely afford to pay their own bills, guys? They can barely afford to pay their own bills. But guys, you know what happens when Donald Trump is like in fundraising mode, guys? Donald Trump raises millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars from the people who he is conning, right? The people who he is conning, he raises millions of dollars from people who can barely afford to pay their bills. So it wouldn't surprise me if the people who watch GB News, who tend to be those people who are leaning to the side of like Donald Trump and Piss Moron and those people and Dan Rotten, those people barely afford to pay the bills, but you know what? They'll find a way to support and get Dan Rotten the millions and millions of dollars that he needs to sue and go after Byline Investigates. Who has been investigating him, and who has been bringing all the stuff that has been going on in the last couple of years with Dan Rotten. They've been bringing it all to the forefront. Dan Rotten has been horrible to the people who the people who have been working under him all these years, guys. He has been rotten to them. He has been a bully to them as well, and I'm sure if he has not used the word bully to describe Meghan Markle because of, all the lies that people had, that they had been trying to say about Meghan, the lies, calling her a bully when, he's actually the bully. Effie has not used that word to describe Megan, and now he is actually being accused of being a bully. But anyways, guys, yeah, so yeah, Dan Rotten, the long and short of the story I'm trying to tell you here is Dan Rotten has been asking the people who watch GB News for to support him. The long and short of the story, guys, to support him so that he can pay his bills, he can pay his legal fees, because he wants to go after Byline Investigates. But you know what, guys, like everybody else has been saying, if you want to support Byline Investigates, please do, because they need the support as well. If you can give them $2, give them $2. If you can give them $5, give them $5. Whatever you can afford, give it to them, because they have been doing God's work. They have been doing God's work and going after people like that Dan Rotten. Anyways, guys, I didn't expect to make it this long, but either way, guys, yeah. So there you go. That's just a couple stories that has been going on. And guys, I am working on a couple videos for this channel. I keep saying it all the time, but it's true. I am working on some new videos for this channel. So guys, I will be putting out a few videos for this channel in the next couple of weeks, I promise. And guys, if one of you watches, I'll be happy. But if you know, like I said, this channel is for you know, for my it's my second channel, so I will put some stuff on here that I like, you know, about, you know, Hollywood icons and people from the golden age of Hollywood. That is what is going to be. I'm going to put a few videos on here. Have to do one for Tina Turner, have to do one for Lena Horne. I'm going to do one for Tony Bennett as well, since he has passed on. So I'm gonna mix it up, but I will be doing it. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you are from my channel, Thrive with Stride, Harry and Meghan channel. And of course, you know, I always, you know, I love Harry and Meghan. That's my, those are my people. But since I have the two channels, I put one, you know, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Gonna have this channel for, I'm gonna do a couple more videos of those. And if you want to watch, please do. And if you don't, I understand. And you know, there you go. And guys, whenever my other channel has been given, you know, whenever they target my other channel, my Harry and Meghan channel, then I will put Harry and Meghan content on here as well. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. But anyways, guys, have a great, beautiful weekend. It's beautiful. It's hot. It's sunny. It's the middle of summer, guys. Please get out and enjoy it. I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.